Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well guys, in academic IELTS reading, when you do section 1 and there is a question type, give the short answers or answer the questions below, and where they tell you to answer the questions using no more than 2 words, you often get confused whether you need to write 2 words for every answer, or some answers can have 1 word only, and how if you write 3 words your answer can be wrong. Then what you do, you read a lot. You read a lot, you don't scan, you don't skim, you don't know how to scan the passage and where to reach in order to find the answer. All these things I am going to tell you in this video. So you got to watch this video until end, and then you will get to know how to overcome this question type, how to deal with this question type, which is called answer the questions below. I've got questions from 8 to 13 and I'm going to solve all these questions. I'll give you wonderful techniques, not hollow techniques, okay, no fake techniques which only apply on one test. I'm gonna give you wonderful techniques and tips if you watch this video till the end. Let's go to the test, and I'm going to solve the test, and you're going to see how to read the questions, how to scan the passage, and how to find the answer. Let's take a start. Alright, choose no more than 2 words. Answer the questions below, choose no more than 2 words. So maximum 2 words. Okay, now let's read. Before Perkins' discovery, with what group in society was the color purple associated? Purple. We need to scan purple color, and then we have to see before Perkins' discovery. With what group in society, it's a group of society, class of people, group of society, was the color purple associated? Now I need to look for the word purple. So this is where I found answers of true, false, not given. So let me just see if I can scan purple. Okay, no, I don't think so, because I've been through all this. So I've been through this, I didn't find anything about purple. Okay, so let's just go on with this. Let's just try and see if we find anything like purple. Okay, right. Yes, the purple color. Okay, so when you reach where the answer is, refresh the question. It's the group of society. Right? Before Perkins' discovery, with what group in society was the color purple associated? Let's see, I read it. Indeed, the purple color extracted from a snail was once so costly that in society at the time only the rich could afford. In society at the time only the rich. Now what is the question? The question is, before Perkins' discovery, with what group in society? Now what group? Only the rich. That in society at the time only the rich could afford. Now rich is the group of society, so that's why the answer is going to be the, and the is optional by the way, okay, and rich is the answer. Clear? Good. Now where you find the answer of question number 8, you read on and you will find question number 9, 10, 11, 12. So questions and passage, they are in the same order. Question number 9. What potential did Perkins immediately understand? So it's about a potential. Did Perkins immediately understand that his new dye had? Okay, so we got to see what potential did Perkins immediately understand that his new dye had, and immediately, right? Let's just go on. After this color thing here, Perkins grasped this purple solution could be used for colored fabric. Potential, basically making the words find sense dye. Okay, realizing the importance of this breakthrough, he lost no time in patenting it. But perhaps the most fascinating of all Perkins' reactions to his find was his nearly instant recognition that the new dye had commercial possibilities, instant recognition and immediately understand. Okay, yes. What potential did Perkin immediately understand that his new die had? And over here they say, but perhaps the most fascinating of all Perkin's reactions to his find means to his new invention. For to his find they are saying, understand that his new die had. New die means that his find. To his find was his nearly instant recognition that the new die had commercial possibilities. Exactly. So the answer is commercial possibilities. I write it down here. Commercial possibilities. Okay, commercial possibilities. All right, not bad guys, huh? Question number 10. What was the name finally used? Okay, now when they say finally used, they may tell us firstly it was called, then at the end people started calling it and all that. What was the name finally used to refer to the first color Perkin invented? So the first name of the first color Perkin invented. No, sorry, not first name. Lastly, what did they start calling it? What was the name finally used? It means they can be a trap. All right, let's go on. Perkin originally named his die Tyrian. Now this is originally, this is a very good trap. Some of you will write Tyrian. Oh yes, Perkin originally named, and what was the name finally used? But it's not finally used, okay? See, this is a trap. It's a trap. But it later became commonly known as mauve. See that? But it later became commonly known as, and when they say what was the name finally used, now this finally used, and then they say but it later became commonly known as mauve, from the French for the plant used to make the color violet. So the answer is actually mauve. M-A-U-V-E. Mauve is very popular color among ladies, yeah? Okay, so let's go. I think they call it mauve, but I'm reading in French, AU sounds like O, so mauve or mauve, whatever. Number 11. What was the name of the person Perkin consulted? Very simple. Name of the person Perkin consulted before setting up his own dye works. Right? Before setting up. Now they can be a trap also. What was the name of the person Perkin consulted actually before setting up his own dye works? All right, name. Now we are looking for names. Oh yes, there is a name. Now let's see. Okay, French for the plant. He asked advice of Scottish dye works owner Robert Puller, who assured him that manufacturing the dye would be well worth it if the color remained fast, that is, would not fade, and the cost was relatively low. So over the fierce objections of his mentor, now see, this is the trap. So over the fierce objections of his mentor Hoffman, he left college to give birth to the modern chemical industry. So see that, what's the question? What was the name of the person Perkin consulted before setting up his own dye works? He consulted, and there they say he asked advice and consulted. That's the same thing of Scottish dye worker Robert Puller. So the answer is Robert Puller. R-O-B-E-R-T, Robert, P-U-L-L-A-R. I think I'm right. Yes, exactly. Okay, so far so good. See, when you find the answers, you feel happy, and this gives you confidence. Number 12. In what country? Now, it's basically the answer is the name of the country. In what country did Perkin's newly invented color first became fashionable? Now, basically, you need to find the name of a country. Perkin's newly invented color first became fashionable. So the answer is basically a country. We read until there. Now there is no need to read. Let's go on. Okay, we're looking for a country with the help of another. First scan for a country. All right, London, yes. Let's see. Okay, utilizing the cheap and plentiful coal tar that was an almost unlimited byproduct of London's gas street lighting. No, it's not that. The dye works began producing the world's first synthetically dyed material in 1807. The company received a commercial boost from the Empress Eugenie of France. The company received a commercial boost from the Empress Eugenie of France. Country is France. When she decided the new color flattered her. Okay, very soon mauve was necessary shade for all the fashionable ladies in that country. Wow. Very soon mauve was the necessary shade for all the fashionable ladies in that country. Now that country means France. Very clever people they are. Look at that, huh? In that country. Now some of you innocent guys will write the answer, that country. Which country? That country. Actually it is France. So in what country did Perkins' newly invented color first became fashionable? In that country? No. France. That's right. Okay, last question. According to the passage, which disease, now it's a disease like cholera and any other disease. According to the passage, which disease is now being targeted by researchers using synthetic dyes? Okay, they're targeting a disease. Alright, England as well, public wearing a mauve grown, thus making it all the rage in England as well. Okay, the dye was bold and fast and the public clamored for more. No, we are looking for a disease. Let's scan. Achieved fortune, now a chemist continued, among other dyes he developed. Okay, it's all about dyes. Now we got to look for a disease. Perkins synthetic, the dyes also became vital to, oh yes, medical research. It means there is going to be something here. Let's read carefully. For instance, they were used to stain previously invisible microbes and bacteria. But we're looking for disease, allowing researchers to identify such bacilli as tuberculosis, cholera, and anthrax. Now, what's the question? According to the according to the passage, which disease is now? Okay, now means today. Now means at present. All right. Now let's see. So for instance, they were used to stain, past tense, and allowing the researcher to identify such bacillus tuberculosis, no, past tense. Artificial dyes continue to play a crucial role today. Very clever. Now see, today and now. Now read carefully. Artificial dyes continue to play a crucial role today, and in what would have been particularly pleasing to Perkin, their current use, now see that, current use is in the search for a vaccine against malaria. Vaccine against malaria. So, according to the passage, which disease is now? Now for now they've used today. Current use. Current use and today means now, being targeted by the researchers using synthetic dyes, and they say, and in what would have been particularly pleasing to Perkin, their current use. There means actually his synthetic dyes. There is for that. Current use is in the search for a vaccine against malaria. So malaria will be the answer. M-A-L-A-R-I-A. Is it that? Yeah. Okay guys, see that? This is what I can do for you. I told you this video will not waste your time. Welcome back. So guys, are you feeling confident? See, video after video after video, you will feel better, you will feel confident, and this confidence is going to help you win your desired band in IELTS. Thank you very much. If you like this video, hit the like button. Consider subscribing my channel if you want to get good band score in IELTS. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.